Well, good morning. We're back in Middle Earth, and Fistula has started without us. She has gone in search of the buried treasure from the young hobbit who had his map torn up by shrews. And the treasure is a set of old golf clubs. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so I guess we want to bring these back to him. So let's do that. And then it looks like we might be off to Gamwich. We're in Gamwich. We went the wrong way. Whoops. Let's go back the other way. So we want to go back to Tighfield. We ended up in Gamwich by accident. Well, let's go turn in these clubs. We have a hobbit waiting very impatiently to find out what he may or may not have buried a long time ago. Because he's already forgotten. I don't know if I would forget if I buried something in a time capsule to be dug up later. Alright, where are you? Where are you? There you are. Well, no, that's the wall.
Hello.
Ah, of course. I remember now. I buried my golf clubs to keep them safe, while Foxden Heath was being tidied up and restored, so it could serve as a golfing course once again. You ask why he buried the clubs instead of keeping them safe in his shed, and he laughs. Are you quite mad? I can't keep them in there. The shrews are always getting into that shed. Yonder hobbit, you think to yourself. So we're going to get some copper coins, some more virtue XP. And do we need to work on... Oh, well, we need to work on that. We're doing the maelstrom, right? Yes, we're doing the maelstrom. Actually, let's give ourselves a vitality increase first. Because that takes 2 class traits, and we had exactly 2 of them. Now that he's done with us, we can head over to Gamwich. Maybe we should go by the road. Might be polite. We'll skip the wolf, though. It's a shrew. That is a beautiful little area, isn't it? Now they're going to have to upgrade the rest of the Shire to match it. And we are in Gamwich. And first thing we want to do is find the stable. That's a chicken. That's not a stable. Oh, I see it over yonder.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Okay. Now we have a few quests here. We have the postman here, which we don't want to do the postman's quest. We have Gaitha Beat Brush.
Hello?
You're looking for Gaitha? Why, that's me. I'm a member of the Yonder Watch, but game hunting is my first love, and it's something at which I excel. Stay a while and see what our peaceful and productive village has to offer. There are a number of interesting sights to discover here. The hunting trail, the old fishing hole, and of course the finest tavern in all of Yondershire, the Brimful Quiver. Every one of them says that their tavern's the best. You there, do you think you have what it takes to be the best hunter of game in all of Yondershire? Bold words, bold words. Well, I'll be the judge of whether you're worthy of boasting or not. How about I put you to the test? Gamwich can always use more food in store for winter. Hunt each of the creatures to be found throughout Yondershire and return to me, and perhaps I will make you an honorary hunter of Gamwich. So she wants us to hunt bears, neekers, shrews, sickleflies, and wolves. 6 of each. Fine, we can do that. And now, let's see, what else do we have? We have quite a few things. The small pond is a lovely place for a picnic, and it does look like it is indeed.
Can I take a moment of your time?
Mago Buns holds up a tattered old doll and draws your attention to its missing boot. Excuse me, but my friend Mr. Pondfoot here lost one of his shoes in the pond. Could you fish it up for him? He says he'll reward you handsomely for your efforts. I think I see it glowing down in the water. So I need to fish for a tiny waterlogged boot. How adorable. But one small problem, I haven't learned how to fish yet. So we're going to have to rectify that before we finish that quest. That was the postman. Okay, so let's see. Yep, we'll have to find a hobby master. That's a quartermaster.
What can I do for you this fine day?
And the quartermaster has some things we can barter for the tokens we've been getting. Okay, so we have a return to no bottle skill that we can get for 10 tokens. And we have acquaintance standing with the Yonderwatch, so we can get that. There's some housing portraits. We have the Humble Pony, Hobbit Homes, Hobbit with a Pipe, Portrait of a Hobbit in Red, Study of a Tankard, Sunflower in Bloom, Homes upon Homes. We have a Shire wall support, coat hooks, and we have medium coat hooks, long coat hooks, a doorbell, large framed map of area door, pile of parcels, mail sorter, long bin. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff here. A bar counter, auction hall banner, bank banner, grassfield planter, windowsill planter, flower field planter, colorful braided carpet, Shire fireplace, a portrait of Yondershire. Oh my goodness, it goes on and on. All these decorations. We also have a Tome of the White Goose. There's even decorative walls. And you can even get mathams if you need them. Wow. Okay. First off, I am going to spend my first 10 tokens on the return to no bottle, so I can have that. Travel skills are very useful, And I get the feeling that Miss Fistula will be coming back to Yondershire quite often in the future. Now they just need, I don't know, to add housing here. I think that would be quite lovely. Alright, so we're going to put that return to no bottle right up here. And hopeful swan kite. We will get rid of that one. We did not even like that kite. We can get rid of the boar. We don't like that either. Oh, and she's got to go back. She's got to do the festival instance. Because there's an absolutely adorable tricolor corgi you can get with those festivity tokens. I have to remember to do that. Because she likes her chestnut corgi, but she really wants another one. Alright, so we now have our return to no bottle skill, which will be quite useful. Now, but that wasn't what we were looking for. We're looking for Clotilde's house, because her friend's quite worried about her. Where is her house? The house is completely still and silent.
Is there something I can do for you?
Fistula, you were here in Yondershire for Angelica's housewarming party? Oh, you're going to be impressed with the present I found for her. And they all said I wouldn't be able to find anything she'd like. Let's go back to Camilla and Tighfield. She and Cousin Bingo are going to be so impressed with my gift. You've come through again, dinner das, they'll say. You see if they don't, Fistula. You see if they don't. Okay, so, what else do we have? We have a ton of stuff here. Meet up with the Boffins in Tighfield. Visit the Brimful Quiver and visit the hunting trail. Knock on Clotilde's door. We need to deliver brews. Need to fish for our boot, but we need to learn how to fish first. And we need to hunt for a bunch of things. I don't think that was knocking on anybody's door. That was more like entering the house. I'm pretty sure it said specifically to knock on the door. Okay. Okay. Well, third time's the charm. From within the house, someone shouts, "Go away!" You should try to talk to her through the door. Oh, I'm sorry for being so rude. I thought you were one of my horrible neighbors. I hear them knocking on my front door at all hours of the day. The nerve! Ever since I shared my family's special coney stew with my neighbors, they haven't stopped trying to hound me for the recipe. As much as I'd love to have tea at Lissa's house, I'm afraid to take a single step outside. Unless you could tell my neighbors off for me, a few sharp words will make them less eager to harass me so. So I need to scold bothersome neighbors. Huh, fine. Okay. Well, if you were harassing the lady... Okay, where else? Oh, she's not one of them. She actually has a
Might I have
quest.
a word with you?
Hello, my capable and well-armed friend. I am the soon-to-be preeminent food historian, Wingard Pootyfoot. I happen to be looking for a research assistant, someone to help me with all the drudgery. If you're interested, meet me in front of Ost Lagorith. Okay. Not who I was looking for. And since we've already busted her, that doesn't count. Alright, I need to find some more bothersome neighbors. Unlike the nosy neighbors, or nosy hobbits, these don't seem to be as easy to locate. Oh, but is this the tavern? I think it is. We have a couple of quests to turn in here. Folk gather in the small establishment to tell hunting tales.
Hello there.
I'm glad to see you. I was almost out of no bottle brew. Have a drink to quench your thirst. You've earned it. Alright. So, we've delivered 3 of the 4 brews that we needed to deliver. And we even visited the tavern, which was part of another quest. So we can undo that one for the moment. We can undo that one for the moment. Alright, let's look for these bothersome neighbors. Well, here's another one right here. Okay, I give up. Well, this is a lovely little town. Every single one of these towns seems better than the last one.
Can I take a moment of your time?
Hey, why are you snooping around? Trying to ruin my potatoes again? Why I oughta... you don't know what I'm talking about. I admit I may have been a bit hasty. Sorry, it's just that all my potatoes have sprouted, and it's too early for them to sprout. Something's not right. I'm no good at solving mysteries, but if you are, feel free to investigate the sacks over there. Alright, so let's take a look at his potatoes. The potatoes appear completely fine. These potatoes are completely fine. These potatoes have sprouted. And is that a trail of potatoes? Okay. Follow the potato trail. There's a potato trail? Where? That way. Trail leads away from the house, okay? Alright, so I don't think we need to look at every single one of them. They're potatoes. They all look the same. And where are they leading me? The path leads to hunting ground. This path leads to the hunting grounds, okay? So, we finished that. Maybe that was the whole point of this quest, was to lead us to the hunting grounds. Potato trail ends right at this hobbit's feet.
Is there something I can do for you?
Eat! I'm sorry. I didn't want to steal these potatoes, honest. Some ruffians caught me eavesdropping, and one of them, Elgar Crowfoot, threatened me. I'd heard they were running low on supplies, so I offered to bring food to them if they'd let me go. Stealing from Imbert was easy enough. I just filled his potato sack with sprouted ones, so he wouldn't notice until it was too late. But I knew I'd get found out in the end.
Can I take a moment of your
I
time?
don't know a thing about fighting, but you look like you do. If you could defeat Elgar, you could scare off his friends from ever approaching Gamwich, and I wouldn't have to steal any more food from my neighbors. Elgar is holed up at Oslagorth to the northeast. Maybe you could draw him out by stealing back the remaining potatoes. Alright, so looks like I think we have another quest going up to Oslagorth too, but first let's finish finding the nosy neighbors, because that's what we started out doing when we ran across the poor fellow and his potato problem. Nice little spot for fishing.
A lovely
hobby.
day, isn't it?
Okay. I've learned how to fish. And they even provide a fishing rod. That's a basic fishing rod, but that's fine. It's a fishing rod. So, let's... we go to hobbies, which is right here. Take that. We'll slot it right there. And now we'll be able to finish that little boy's quest, but not right this minute. A bothersome neighbor. Okay. Come back here, you. I didn't want the blasted recipe anyway. Uh-huh. Yep. Some sour grapes there. This is more trouble than it's worth. Glad to hear you say that. So these bothersome neighbors must come out in the evening. How rude. I'm rude. You're the one harassing your neighbor for a recipe. Forget it. Well, I hope you will. Leave the poor lady alone so she can live her life in peace. Finally, some peace and quiet. Would you mind letting Lessa know that I'll be arriving shortly? So that's another one that's going to go back to Tighfield. Now, we have... what do we have? Yondershire. Meet up with the Boffins in Tighfield. Fish for the boot. Talk to Fredegar and No Bottle. And we have one more tavern to go to. No Bottle to Longclave. Gamwich game hunting, we'll do that one. Barfaroth. Return to Tighfield. Oslagorth. I thought I had another one for Oslagorth. Okay. Tighfield. Here. No bottle. Longcleave. Just hunting. Barfaroth. Oslagorth. No, maybe I don't have another one for Oslagorth. I have one for Barfaroth. Okay, so. I guess we're going to head out for the potatoes. And we're going to hunt some things along the way. And I think this Windguard Puttyfoot's going to go in the same direction too. Alright. Which way are we headed? This way. Right. Off we go. Although we might not want to go this way. Oh, it's quite a lovely little spot, but I don't think it leads anywhere. At least know where we can go. Okay. No shortcuts. We have to take the road. Maybe we can go this way. Why do I get the feeling no? Well, this is more hilly than most Hobbit areas I've seen. Right, so, you know what, let's get on a horse. We want to go over here. Which one's this one? My goodness, there's quest rings everywhere. Okay. All right. Did we have to kill bears? We do. We need bears and, well, pretty much everything. I bet you that's where we need to go. Over there. You know, when I first saw those ruins, I kind of got a little bit excited. I thought maybe those were the ruins I could keep seeing in Ered Luin, but they weren't. But they look so much like them. Oh, I think I need knickers for this. Excuse me. Sorry. Don't mean to disturb you, but I've been told to gather you. Yep. I don't know why. I would not consider a knicker good eating. Oh, Bogarts! Whoa, party! Oh, I just killed a few Bogarts. I don't think they were on the menu, but they're dead. A lot of Bogarts out here. I don't want to kill the mother bear. Then what would the baby do? Oh, where are you? Another knicker over here. Okay. We need to cross the water over there. They're all mother bears. Well, I think I need wolves. Yep, need wolves too. A young black bear. Okay. Another knicker. Killing critters in this place better be a deed. Bet you shrews were on that list too, weren't they? Yep, shrews are on that list too. Okay. Basically all the things. Alright, so there's... And that's why I don't really like to kill the mother bears. Well, other than the fact that it says mother bear and they probably have a cub somewhere. They don't attack. The young bears attack. What are you doing out here, you silly hobbit?
Just a moment.
I think this will be a fruitful relationship for both of us. I think you're insane.
Might I speak
A few
with you
days ago,
moment?
I asked the folks up in the ruins if I could poke around, and you know what they said? Be off before you regret it, and they chased me away. I want you to investigate the ruins for any scrap of writing related to cookery. Check their supplies. Maybe they already gathered what we're looking for without knowing it. I will wait here, where there are no ruffians. Alright, so we have to be here anyway to... Well, hi. How you doing? See, there's a baby bear. There's a baby bear attacking me. I'm not going to kill the baby bear. He can chase me all he wants. And of course he does eventually stop chasing. They don't chase very far. Okay, so we've defeated enough Neekers. That's good, at least. Usually baby bears don't attack that fast. Oh, there's a wolf. Okay. We probably should eat something. If we're gonna run into a camp full of brigands, we'll do one of these superior muffins. Actually, in this case, we might even add a tiny bit of agility. Rate of suspicious goods. Collected old recipe. Or old recipe scraps. Okay. Somebody else is in here. Because there should be more mobs than I'm seeing. Excuse me. You're rude. And you're even ruder. Oh, excuse me. I want the supply crate. Back up we go. More brigands. Oh, hello. A little late to the party, aren't you? Anything up there? Nope, nothing up there. I think we have something similar to that as a yard ornament. Hopefully brigands are a deed, because I've already gotten several of them if it is. If they are. I don't think I'm going to be checking that right here, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, there are other people here doing this, too. Complete it, Brigand Slayer. They are indeed a deed. And I just completed the first part of it. So we found our paper scraps. Now, we need to... find the boss in here and take care of him. Which actually the boss seems to be in a different direction. Maybe in here somewhere. Oh, I don't want to target lock toggle. And of course I cannot get rid of that while I'm in the middle of fighting. Wow. Y'all all showing up for this party. Well, more the merrier. I'll get rid of that. Well, I finished my wolf. Hands off. It's mine. I don't think so. And he's defeated. Okay. Let's get out of here. Excuse me, you are very rude. I was leaving. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just going this way. Yeah, y'all could chase me. Y'all can chase me. Alright.
What do you need?
New research material. You are a fine assistant indeed. Give me a moment to look through what you brought me.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Wingard is scanning the text you recovered, but she suddenly bursts off key. Excuse me. I have to get rid of these awful, rude goblins. Okay. Oh, assistant, you're still here. You didn't see or hear any of that. Assistant, I have made the most incredible finding. A shrub that grows in this area was actually used as a culinary herb. I will gather a small amount on my way back to Gamwich and make some test dishes. I would ask you to pick a greater amount and bring them to me in Gamwich. So we need to find some herbs. And how are we doing for this? We still need 5 bears, 5 shrews, and a bunch of sickle flies. We have the Neekers. We have the wolves, bears, shrews, and sickle flies. Okay. What's that? That's a bear mother. There's a young black bear. Okay. There. Bears, shrews, and sickle flies. Shrews and sickle flies. Whoa. I don't know where I'm... Oh, shoot. Wow. She actually survived that? I'm amazed. I thought for sure she was gonna die in that fall. I guess hobbits are a lot more resilient than I gave them credit for. I don't know where I'm at. Okay. You know, we're gonna get on a horse. Not gonna be much faster than my hobbling, but a tiny bit. And since we don't need these wolves... I don't want to have to kill any more of them right now. But I'm gonna have to kill some anyway because... reasons. Okay. Okay. And this is the reasons. Because, of course, the herbs are all over this way. And so are a whole bunch of wolves. We need one more, and there's a whole bunch across the water. And we want to go this way. Now we don't want to kill the cub. We're back in Gamwich. Well, at least we could turn in a couple of quests. Hey, where are you? There you are.
Is there something I can do for you?
Wingard accepts the bundle of herbs from you, plucks one from the bundle, and rubs the leaf between her thumb and forefinger. The aroma that seizes your attention is bitter and vegetal, but it quickly gives way to profound sweetness backed by a gentle peppery note, and just as quickly the scent is gone. The test dishes I made were abject failures, just horrid and gunky, if that's even a word. But the aroma is so arresting, isn't it? Perhaps this wasn't used in the food itself, but as an aroma to appreciate before or after the meal. Maybe there are techniques that can properly draw out the herb's flavor. Wingard grips the bundle of herbs the way a child grips a new toy. Assistant, I am sad to say that this is the end of our partnership, at least for now. If my research yields a famous new dish, I'll be sure to credit you for your contribution. Perhaps I'll find a way to work your name into the name of the dish. Alright, so we need these here. Alright. And how good are those? We lose a tiny bit of vitality, but we gain a tiny bit of might. Lose a tiny bit of critical we're going to lose all our critical defense, but we're going to gain critical rating and fate. We'll think about it. Now, there's one more that we finished, and that is the Potato Justice. That is that way. Look at all these hobbits just hanging out in the middle of the road. Why are you sitting where people walk? That'd be like me deciding to lay out a picnic in the middle of Main Street.
Just a moment.
You're back. I'll take those potatoes back to Embert. After all, I've got some apologies to make. Alright, yes you do indeed. You definitely need to apologize for being a twit. Well, Miss Fistula is having a fine time here in Gamwich, and she thought that no bottle was the best, and then she thought that Tighfield was the best, and now she thinks that, well, she thinks that Gamwich is the best. She needs to make up her mind. And I still say they really should add some Shire housing to Yondershire, because I'd buy one. I would prefer it not be premium housing, but I'll just not hold my breath on that. Alright, so next time we're going to fish up a boot and then see where we're going next. But until then, bye for now.